Cali, Colombia, AFP, the international community on Tuesday decried what the UN described as an excessive use of force by security officers in Colombia after numerous deaths during days of anti-government protests. The United Nations, United States, European Union and rights bodies joined a chorus of criticism after official data showed 19 people were killed and 846 injured in running clashes with the security forces. Colombia's human rights ombudsman, a state agency independent from the government, said 89 people were listed as disappeared. Tens of thousands of Colombians have taken to the streets in demonstrations that began last Wednesday against a proposed tax reform but have since morphed into broader protest against the government of President Ivan Duque. On Tuesday, protesters blocked roads in several parts of the country, coinciding with fresh demonstrations in the capital Bogota and in Cali in the west of the country. Cali, Colombia's third biggest city and the worst affected by the ongoing unrest, has had soldiers patrolling its streets since last Friday on government orders. The Ministry of Defense has deployed 47,500 uniformed personnel countrywide. In Cali alone, 700 soldiers, 500 riot police officers, 1,800 other police and 2 helicopters have been put into operation. The Office of the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights voiced profound shock Tuesday at an overnight incident in Cali in which police are alleged to have opened fire on demonstrators, reportedly killing and injuring several. Cali in the crossfire. What we can say clearly is that we have received reports, and we have witnesses, of excessive use of force by security officers, shooting, live ammunition being used, beatings of demonstrators and as well detentions, spokeswoman Marta Hurtado told reporters in Geneva. Ombudsman Carlos Camargo said a member of his office, a representative of the Attorney General tasked with probing official wrongdoing, and 3 human rights activists were attacked by public forces while assisting detainees in Cali on Monday night. The 5 were threatened by national police officers who repeatedly fired shots into the air and floor, threw stun grenades, subjected them to verbal abuse and demanded that they leave, he said. A local security official said 5 people died in Cali overnight and 33 people were injured. On Tuesday, blockades of the main roads in the Cali region caused delays in petrol deliveries and concern about the fate of trucks transporting oxygen and medical supplies in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. Call for calm. The UN called for calm ahead of fresh rallies planned for Wednesday, saying security forces should use firearms only as a last resort when facing an imminent threat of death or serious injury. The European Union also condemned the reported deaths, 18 civilians and a police officer countrywide so far.